Hey Shabays, welcome back to K-Popsicles. I'm Paige.
I'm Kate.
And we are back, guys. As always, we're making our way through our huge list of comebacks. So we've got a couple of new debuts and things like that happening as well. Also, we're celebrating for Kate's birthday today. By the time you're seeing this, it'll already be past, but, you know, send well wishes and love for her birthday. Up next, we have our girls, the new group, NewJeans, out of Hybe.
Official debut.
Yes, we checked out one of their pre-debut songs, Attention. For those of you who have not heard it or seen it yet, we were not huge fans of that one.
But we're willing to give them another try.
But as we always are, we're willing to give them a try. And so this is their official debut with Cookie. I know they had another pre-debut song called Hurt, and then they had the Hype Boy trailer. It was like the same song, but they had an individual video for each girl. We haven't checked out Hurt or Hype Boy yet, but like I said, we're a little underwhelmed with Attention. Like, we can see their talent and we can see where they're going. It just wasn't the song for us. So hopefully Cookie will turn that around, and I'm excited to see, because this is gonna be the first girl group out of Hybe, basically, since they became Hybe. So super excited. Before we jump in, though, we're going to leave a link to our Patreon down below in the description box. So if you come over and check us out, we do live stages, drum reactions, variety shows, dance practices. You can join our Discord. Basically everything you can't do here on YouTube. We also post free videos over there for you guys to get Black Channel channel, because we're not going to keep everything give you free. That's just stupid. Speaking of our Patreon, we're currently watching Run BTS, Produce 101 the series season 1, The Isaacs, Strong Woman Dobong Soon, Got Someone's Hard Carry, Got Someone's Dream Night. I have my own segment called Pint Size Rock Dramas on my own, and we have started our album reviews over there as well. We'll also be doing some movie reactions over on our $10 tier. Basically drunk movie reactions where we just decide to yell at the screen for stupid decisions and take a shot anytime somebody does something stupid.
Honestly, though, we do that while sober.
I mean, true, very true. But at least drunk it'd be more fun, I think.
It would.
I mean, it's fun enough when we yell at them, but I feel like drunk will just be giggling a lot more. So it'll be entertaining enough. Also, I forgot to talk about this in the last video, but we will be having a poll very shortly on our community tab to decide what our next shows are going to be in our, because we have 2 open slots. One of those slots we actually already have a show that's filling that up. We'll reveal that show later. But the other empty slot, we want you guys to help vote on what show will take over that. So we'll let you know as soon as we get our options in order, because there's a lot, so I'm trying to narrow down our list a little bit. But stay tuned, keep your eye on the community tab for that, and that'll be coming up sometime soon, so help us vote on what our next show for Patreon will be. And if you want to follow us on Twitter, our handle will be on screen. We post every single day over there, videos dropping, so you guys can stay up to date what we're doing here on our channel. Alright, you ready?
Alrighty.
Super excited, guys. Here we go. This is NewJeans, Cookie.
For a minute, I thought I was going to crush them.
Well, dang. I feel like this business casual type look they got going.
I like the dance too.
I definitely like these outfits better than in Attention.
She's got a nice voice.
I like her voice a lot. The girl with the pants.
She kind of reminds me of Victoria just as the one with the blue shirt.
A little bit, yeah. I know we talked about this a lot too. Just these girls are very young.
Yeah, they are. And it's a song full of innuendos.
Yeah. So that's another thing I'm like, But if I'm just ignoring the lyrics, it's a much better song than Attention for me.
It's slightly more upbeat.
Mm.
Like, this video is much more simple than I expected it to be.
I say it's very simplistic, but it's not bad. I really like her outfit in the back with like that crop shirt and the sweats.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cute. I don't know, they're not sweats, but like they're cargo like. Ooh, this part of the dance I like a lot.
I feel so dirty listening to this song.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good song, it just makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Most of
Have
them,
we not learned anything, guys?
Most of them, if not all of them,
Are minors. They're minors. And they're singing like, oh.
Come and take a lookie. Because if English isn't your first language, cookie is like a slang term for female genitalia.
I just feel like they didn't. Like, I understand, like, yes, they're under Hybe, but they're managed and whatever by
Adore.
Arter. Arter.
It's ADOR, so I'm just pronouncing it Adore.
Yeah. I honestly don't know. Anyway. But yeah, they're under that sub-label, which, I mean, honestly, if you've looked at any of the new generation stuff, like, not trying to compare it to other groups, but I'm like, it's so easy to just do the research. It really is. It's out there for everybody to know. Don't write lyrics like this for children.
At least wait until they're adults to give them a song like this.
Yeah, at least, like, cut off 18. Please. At least 18. Because this is one of the issues that, like, why they had to change. I misspoke before. Well, just to clarify, I didn't misspeak, but, like, to clarify before, Hybe has had a girl group, Les Seraphim, since.
Yeah.
But
that's also under Source.
It's under Source, like I said, but it's still under the Hybe label, just like they're under at Adore. But I'm like, because I said, oh, they haven't had a girl group in like forever. No, that's not true. They've had Les Seraphim, but they had to change the dance choreography because being too sexualized for one of the girls who was a minor in the group at the time. All the other girls were at least old enough, but there was a minor in the group and they still did that, and then they had to change it. So why have they not learned from that? You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I just don't get. Ugh. Like I said, I'm not trying to compare, but we brought this up in Attention. I haven't seen the other two, so I don't know how the other two are either, but this is the second time now that we've watched where I'm like, I could totally get into the song if They weren't such suggestive lyrics. And I'm not saying suggestive lyrics are bad. We watch a lot of videos that have a lot of suggestive
Mainly
lyrics.
Monsta X.
Mainly Monsta X, SF9. There's a lot of groups that do it.
But they're adults.
But, yeah. And even when they were younger, they had a few here and there. But at the time when they were younger, most of them were at least 18 or up. At least. So that's what... I mean, granted, there's a couple other groups that I've had suggested lyrics that we talk about, too, that are younger members with, like, boy groups and stuff that I'm like, okay. But I'm like, I just feel, I feel even worse, like, we talked about this earlier, how old we feel. I'm like, it's very uncomfortable, especially with girls. Like, it is a double standard, and I will admit that. It is a very double standard, because we don't freak out over it as much with guys. But I feel like with girls, because girls are so overly sexualized all the time, and that it's a big issue for younger girls, and they're seeing this, and I feel like, that's just... It is, like you said, it's very uncomfortable to listen to and watch knowing those are the lyrics. And I'm sorry for going off on, like, a huge rant right now. I didn't want to.
It just happened.
And I'm like, I really wanted to give them a chance, but honestly, I might not be a fan of this group. I might not watch this group, in all honesty. Just for my own personal feelings and being so put off by everything going on right now. Like, if we watch another one and it's different, I'll give it another shot, obviously.
Like, read the lyrics beforehand.
I will definitely give another video a shot, another song a shot. Like I said, the vibe of it, I loved. Especially, compared to Attention, I loved this song. You know, stating positive things about this. I love the minimalism of it. I love their outfits. I loved the vibe of this song. It's much more up my alley. The only thing that's putting me off is how young the girls are with those lyrics. And it may not, for like, everybody else may not have an issue with it, but personally, I do, and I apologize. And it's not anything about it being a girl group or whatever. It's just physically for me, I don't feel comfortable.
You just feel like very squicky.
Yeah. I feel very icky. Like, it's weird. It's very weird. I know. And like I said, I do understand that with a double standard between the guys and girls, and I can't help how I feel about it. So I do apologize, you know, for not enjoying it and for possibly not being into this group. Mm-hmm. But I think going forward, if we do any reactions, they're going to be very sparse. And if it...
Maybe researched beforehand so they don't feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. Or at least wait until they're a little bit older to react to more from them. I feel like that's just my comfort level. Just because, like I said... We talk about this all the time. The idols are getting younger and younger, which is, like, it's crazy. And so I'm, like, even with some of the younger guy groups, I'm, like, oh, okay, I feel a little weird now because I'm, like, you're a baby. I feel weird, like, biasing you because you're a baby, you know? And we always talk about that, like, put them on the shelf, put them away, because protect baby. But, like, this is, like, even littler.
I want to protect all of them.
I know. I'm like, they're so precious, and like I said, it has nothing against the girls themselves, like, their talent.
Because obviously, they don't make any of these decisions.
They really don't. And, like, they're all talented. I love their voices. I love, you know, their dancing. They're great dancers. They're great vocalist rappers. I'm just not feeling it right now. I think I'm definitely gonna need to just take a break with them and wait until they're a little bit older.
Yeah.
Just for my own peace of mind, and I hope you understand that. Like I said, it does not mean that I don't like them as a group. It does not mean that I'm gonna completely hate their music. It's just right this moment in time is just not okay for me.
Because I feel like so dirty during the bridge when they're like, bake the cookie, come take a lookie. I'm
right?
just like, no.
Like, the whole song, I'm like, every time they brought it up, I'm like, it's kind of why I just, like, I was talking at first, and then I just got quiet, and then I was like, oh, shit, and then you're like, minimalism. I'm like, yeah, I can talk about minimalism. That's great.
Like, yeah, there's, like, nothing going on in this video. Let's focus on that.
And then I was like, outfits, yes. Like, focus on their outfits. I like their outfits. I like her voice. Like, just little things that I'm like, I could compliment, because I just didn't want to look at the lyrics anymore, because I was just very uncomfortable. So, like I said, we apologize for not enjoying it. as much. But as we always tell you, we're 100% honest on this channel. We do not lie if we don't like it.
Things.
We don't. If we don't like it, we're gonna tell you. But yeah, I just feel personally that it's just they're too young for that kind of lyrics. And that's saying something coming from America where we hear shit way too young.
Shit.
Yeah, we hear worse shit. So like, that's what makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm like, I thought we were past this, like in K-pop at least, where they're not making super sexualized songs for girls in particular. Like, it's one thing for, like I said, it is a very sexist thing to say. I know this. I'm gonna say it again. I understand it's a double standard. But for guys and stuff like that, and at least girl groups who are 18 and up, saying those things doesn't bother me as much. But when they're literally, like, when we looked up their age, what, like, one girl was, like, 2006, 2007? Yeah. No, I think 2008, I think, right? Something like that. It was, like, 2006 or 7. I'm like, they're younger than my brothers. Like, they're babies. Like, are you kidding me? So, yeah, it just... And, like I said, I said this before, my cousin is 14. And she dresses like some of them. And even I get uncomfortable seeing her dress like that and how she acts like that sometimes. And I'm like, girl, you are 14. Calm down. You don't need to grow up fast. Please don't. Right. Stay a kid. Trust me. Being an adult is not fun. Stay a kid as much as you can. It's hard enough as a teenager and as a kid, let alone as an adult. So, yeah. Thanks for coming to our TED Talk.
We'll have more TED Talks in the future.
Probably. Oh, 100%. We will, for sure. Like I said, I hope you understand where, like, our standpoint and where we're coming from on it. Please at least have watched all the way through our explanation on why we're not a huge fan of it. But I would definitely, like, let's have a discussion about this if you want in the comments. Like, I'm totally fine with having a very, open discussion, as long as we're not being rude or attacking anybody in the comments. I'm totally fine with that. But yeah, so I think just going forward, we're just gonna hold off for a while on this group, and see them a little later and see what happens. So, anything else you would like to say?
No, I'm good.
Alright guys, well, we hope you enjoyed this video. We'll leave a link to our Patreon, Instagram, and our Twitter down below in the description box so you can more check us out. It really helps us out so much. Go support the girls. They're, like I said, they are amazingly talented, and I'm, rooting for success for them. So we'll leave a link to our Patreon, Instagram, and our Twitter down below. We'll leave, I'm like saying the same thing over and over again because my brain is just fried at this point. We hope you can more check us out. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. It really means the world to us. Welcome to all our new page. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.